Imagine if every time you died, that character stayed dead forever. Well, that's what we're doing here. Check the description for more details, and enjoy the video. What's up, travelers? SummationKid back again. So today we're going to finish up the Liyue Archon quest. I think we are on Act 3 right now, right? It's Chapter 1, Act 3. At least I think it is. Let's see, Archon quests. Yeah, Chapter 1, Act 3. Of course, we're gonna do our commissions first, because we need those primos, since we don't even have a Spiral Abyss team up. I did do some pulls last time, though. Oh, what's this?
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, you need to be careful when you're opening packages. Once I opened it,
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials.
Hey, Timaeus, what are you chatting about? And who might this be?
Oh, hello, you two. This is Sucrose.
Hi, I'm Sucrose, Albedo's assistant. Huh? My apologies. I don't get out too often.
That's okay. You don't have to force yourself.
Hey, aren't you the legendary traveler? I've heard so many stories about you.
What do you mean, research?
Sorry.
No, never mind.
Sucrose received a strange package recently.
A strange package?
Yes. I believe it's from a Sumeru scholar who...
Huh? A package from an
There wasn't anything dangerous inside. I think I've seen Timaeus with some similar-looking cards before.
You've seen me with some cards?
No, they didn't look like test cards.
Oh, you meant these?
No, never.
It's called Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG! Genius Invocation TCG! Apparently it's a game that was invented by a scholar in the academia.
That's right. It starts with a young guy in Sumeru. It turns out, after being unexpectedly released by the kid... Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose?
No. I was just thinking about that time you requested an extension on your progress report deadline, citing personal reasons for the delay.
What?
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh?
Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with...
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Just wait until Paimon plays it enough to become smarter than you! Although, it seems like we can't learn how to play it anytime soon.
Well, research is my priority, you know. But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, yep, that's the place. Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating at first.
Understood. Traveler, Paimon, let's go to the Cat's Tail and try asking around. To be honest, hearing Timaeus talking about the game has also piqued my curiosity.
Well, what are we waiting for?
So it was that. Thought it might have been the story quest at first. But anyway, let's not get too sidetracked. Or should I play it? We said we were going to do the Liyue Archon quest. That is a huge bottleneck.
Let's dance.
My apologies. Whirling snow.
Maybe I should have just used her burst. I'm still too conservative. Gotta get used to using character bursts. I remember when I first started playing this game, I would basically refuse to use bursts unless I quote-unquote needed them. Of course, I found out soon after it was
And away I go!
kind of a total waste. Mostly due to how easy they are to recharge. But also because I guess you never really need them. And when you do, you're kind of probably screwed anyway.
Take flight.
So I started using my bursts more often.
Whirling snow.
For some reason, that story sounded a lot more entertaining in my head. I think I'm just rusty. Okay, let's get this thing done. Right, alright. Okay, let's try not to aggro those guys. Or the rune guard, for that matter. Yeah, let's skip across the water. I think this is actually the first time I've gotten past all of those things and didn't get aggroed on by anything. Ooh, what was that? What was that?
I'm out of here.
Ah. Oh. Okay, this sucks. I don't have any pyro characters. I just have Sayu normals. Oh yeah, I could do that too. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought I could get some, pyro in Sayu's little thing. But I guess she already had Hydro Infusion. Okay. There we go. That time it worked. Can I blow them towards each other?
Animal hypostasis emulation. And away I go.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Yeah, I totally need to start using her purse more often. It's already half full.
There's a
Why am I lagging so much? Oh, what is she gonna make us do?
Better see Barbara at the cathedral.
Of course.
It's really easy to hide in weather like this. There's this ninjutsu technique called Focus Snow. You can pretty much make yourself invisible. All other people see when they look at you is the snowflakes dancing in the air. Wait, it's confidential though. Don't tell any of this to the Shrine Maiden.
So Sayu uses snow to hide herself. TIL. Okay, I'm thinking we'll pick up the waypoint there as well. Oh, of course.
I'll protect us.
Okay, let's let's get the waypoint first, because last time I was around here, I forgot. Yeah, it's not too bad.
I'm out of here.
Not too far away.
Where I go? Let the show begin.
Take flight.
There it is. Another one, huh? Ooh, rip. Okay, I guess I should have did that first and then got the waypoint. Since this last one is kind of on the way. Ooh.
Can't catch me. Ninjutsu. Let's dance. Swirl. Mark 2. Stand clear.
Whirling snow.
Berry.
This weather is so amazing. I could...
Ah, shoot. Never know what Barbara can do in the weather. My flowers. No, my flowers. Let's see, what else, what else? Oh, yes. Yes.
Add at...
I need to reassign my slaves. Storm Terror's lair. I should probably do that quest just so I don't accidentally click that every time I talk to this guy. Okay, wait, what are we doing now? Right. Go to Mount Tianheng. How do I get there? Yada yada yada. Okay, I guess from here, maybe? Oof, okay. Is that how we're supposed to get there? Isn't there supposed to be some kind of ladder? I guess not. What about... No. What if I glide all the way from here? Yeah, no. Okay, let's get climbing. Well, first let's get gliding, then at some point we'll get climbing. Actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Do I have any characters with climbing stamina? I don't think so. I think it's just Shao and the cat girl, which isn't released yet. Yeah, not really. Okay, let's make a new team. Okay, we'll have some tall characters, or I guess the only tall character that's still alive, Ningguang. And then we'll have, who else? Glider and 2 Animos. Yeah.
I can do it.
I should really level her stuff, just so she's not, like, totally helpless if I ever get into trouble. Speaking of which, I should probably also level my other characters, that way I can actually do the Spiral Abyss. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice, just enough. Yeah, why not? I mean, the Witzith is the best 4-star catalyst, so might as well. Switch. Which means that she needs... Oh, she has Berserkers. Okay, that's good. That's good. What is this? Okay, sort of makes sense. Yep, sort of makes sense. Adventurers. Don't we have anything better than this? Yes, we do. Should we use that on Ningguang, though? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so then this has to also be... Well, I guess it doesn't have to also be that. No crit rates. That kind of sucks. Since crit rate is really useful to her. Since she is using the Witzith. Mastery, not great for Geo. Yeah, you know, I don't really have a lot of choices. Can we make this in Adventurers, perhaps? Adventurers? Nope. Okay, you know what? 2284. I am kind of struggling a bit on what I should do at this point. Should we just give her more crit rates? Ooh, geo damage. Geo damage, defense, and defense. Let's level that up. Yeah, get ourselves just a bit more geo damage. Yeah, not the greatest. Okay, we'll just use... Wait. Never mind. A 1-star artifact wouldn't be enough either way. Yeah, this is 305 over. Should have been 420 over. If I could have used a 1-star. So, no XP wasted. I'm just trying to find a good angle to climb up. Seems okay. Oh, crap. Is there nowhere to stand? Can I stand on here? Maybe? Probably not. Okay. Let's avoid those guys. I think I'll have to slow climb, yeah. Is there really no way up this mountain? I want to kill those guys. I kind of want to kill those guys. Let's do it. Oof.
It's nothing. Submit.
Oh no, no. Okay. Alright, Ningguang is not geared enough. She's still not geared enough.
I'm out of here. Animal test 6308. Let it rain. Can't touch me. Stand clear.
Okay, looks like Sayu is my main carry with this team. Okay, I think I can stand on that part, so I'll climb from here. Can I climb up this? I cannot. Okay, what about a little bit to the right. I can. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna be too risky. Yeah, we'll take it slow and steady. I don't want a repeat of what happened with, what's her name? Lisa. I ran out of stamina, then fell in the water. And then no more Lisa. Oof.
Hey.
Yeah, I just... I said that and then I'm just like fast climbing already. But it should be safe here. Yep, we're good. We're good. And that wasn't too bad. It's only really one stretch where you had to climb slowly. Ooh, okay, let's avoid that.
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
There has to be. Okay, let's see. There's no waypoint here. Why is there no waypoint here?
Absorption test.
Hey, look! Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. No way! Just trust Paimon's instincts.
It's a trap. Just like Venti.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Maybe I should grab the waypoint there. Should I? Yeah, I'll do it later.
Tah.
Huh? It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! Alright, let's follow your plan. Oh, hang on a moment. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? Oh, right. This method does seem a bit unsafe. Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista.
It has a scope. Okay, so the ballista's there, which means I should be safe to grab the waypoint.
Yeah.
Embrace the ice.
Let the show be...
My apologies. Animal test 6308.
No match for Ayaka's
Today
ice
is a
sword.
lucky day.
Huh, there's some strange people down there. Oh yeah,
Halt!
this is where we talk to Kuching.
Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. We're invited No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us.
What? We're just a... What nonsense!
Well, here...
Uh-oh.
Once dance.
Take flight.
Two arms!
Animal hypostasis.
Sakura swirl.
Absorption test. And away I go.
My apologies.
Who goes there?
Ninjutsu.
Animal test.
Kamisato art. Sumatsu.
Invested.
Enhanced animal modules.
That kind of,
Take flight.
we always beat up the cops.
Stop. What's all this about?
Lady Coaching, these two strange people suddenly appeared.
Who are you calling strange?
You
We're invited guests here to look for the.
Well, as it happens,
Who?
I'm Kuching. I know of you.
Wow.
The Guizhong Ballista. These Millilith are just...
So this was all a misunderstanding?
Anyway,
That was. Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuhong,
just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang,
we're not taking.
when you say protect...
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as... Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry. I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue.
Should I... Forget it. Either way, Rex Lapis's death. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, the time of the adept... I'll stop here. You should both be off the cream of Liyue.
Favor? But wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture.
All right. You can decide. You didn't actually have... Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuhong may not respect the... So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon has a feeling that... Why don't we go with that for it? With a certain... Let's go gather ingredients!
Okay. Now that that's over. I think this is where that guy was in prison. Memory's a bit fuzzy, but I think that's it. Look for the ingredients Paimon needs. Ah. You know, this used to be one of my favorite places. Actually, it still kind of is. Just the scenery is so pretty when you teleport to the statue. Alright. And down we go.
Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came... Uh-oh. Go, Barbara, go!
Okay, we got the flowers. Maybe we can leave now. I guess not.
My apologies.
Stand clear.
Let the show begin.
Sakura swirl. Take flight.
I understand. Don't say that. I'm Meng Dan. I never expected that. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure.
Wait a moment.
Oh?
Do you have a box that...
Of course we do. Now just give me a moment.
Great!
Yaka's the one we need. Okay, let's go.
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
Huh. Did they change? I think they changed the icon for the Pyro Regisvine. Yeah, they definitely did. It's a lot brighter red now, I think.
Hey there.
Uncle Mung already took many of the best good here. This
Yep. Hang on a moment.
sure. Please help.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, it's done.
Oh yes.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful. Great. Now that we've put all that we've got into this box,
Huh, okay. I keep forgetting I don't have those wings, the Inazuma wings that make you glide faster. Well, all things in good time. Okay, let's see how much damage I take. Oh, none? Huh.
according to Kuching, excuse me,
Yes. How many would you like?
it's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which.
Yep,
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
it's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting,
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. This palace floats in the skies. I have been gathering the funds necessary to At first, one day, I believe it will overshadow all, not many from out. As such,
What?
And I finally got
Wait,
everyone at Wang. At the Guizhang.
you weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time.
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth. In the end, you can see Goyun beneath the spears. Like, not only is it true, another lord of G, even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? That day at Yujing. But our enemy has hiding the Exuvio.
Who's this enemy?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed.
Mysterious hymn. Oh my god, Barbara started climbing the door.
Wowee. What a huge hall!
Climbing.
I've never seen
She
such
loves
a fancy
climbing.
place before.
Okay, what do you want, lady?
Be at ease, you two.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Ooh,
Why, you've kept...
That's because even the...
That's because that wall... But the secret, if possible. But if you were to choose... I originally thought her, but after she said that, well, I won't deny that... Indeed. I called for the gag with Rex Lapis allowing the right of...
It's his... Wait, that's right.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return.
Well, we have...
Yay! One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. Just imagine. Let's grab one. The biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The la 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Sigil of permission. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a cheating spy. Oh, but research on this. Speaking of which. Oh. Well, should... Oh, so you're saying... Anyway, before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh...
Okay, I think it's time to go. Oh, yeah. Ah, the great outdoors. Yeah, there they are. The Russians. Let's go get them.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us, too.
Oh.
Whirling swirl, mark.
Let's end this quickly.
Absorption test.
And I see.
Can't touch me. My apologies.
I guess this is it.
Embrace the ice. Whirling.
Did he get knocked up the wall? Holy shit.
Let's dance. Take flight.
Shouldn't get killed.
Animal test 6308.
Oh crap.
You need to hurry up.
Wait.
Unfortunate fault.
Oh no, he's healing him.
Shouldn't get careless.
Ready to go! Sakura swirl! Whirling snow!
Oh no. Oh, this is gonna take a long time.
Animal hypostasis emulation! Come on out! My apologies! I'll protect us! Embrace the ice! Whirling snow! I'm out of here!
Okay. Wait, where is it? Where the hell is it? There it is.
There are so many talents, Paimon. But how did... Oh, talents. Maybe it's being able to channel... And the last... Let's go...
Paimon hates being here. Yeah, so do I. I want to get this quest done so I can go to Inazuma. let's get some materials.
Huh?
Take flight!
Let's dance. Animal test 60.
Whirling snow! Sakura swirl!
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit?
It was so...
Indeed. Then you met with Ning...
She's super rich. Yeah, his...
Oh.
She said...
Indeed, although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes. It said that she's the one...
The Jade Chamber is on...
Why more...
On Ningguang Tak...
That is how the Fatui have always been. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful with...
So, is there any...
Yes, as a matter of...
Glaze lilies? Oh, right!
No. Dihua Marsh used to be before the Archon. Of course, there are wild glazelet, but I'll need your assistance in gathering these.
So how could... Really?
We'll only know one...
All right, Zach, let's hear it.
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand Liyue?
Stand clear! Take flight! So rude!
Oh, no, that's not good.
I'm out of here. Lakefront Animal Test 6308. Swirl, Mark 2.
Ready, steady, go!
Ready, I go.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value.
Well, that's nice and all, but
Unfortunately,
that's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's-her-face?
Yangu? Who's that? You've completely forgotten my name, haven't you? Ah, that reminds me.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met.
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite alright. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, the other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, of the current 7 Archons,
The youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now.
And that just about does it, given the ease of picking glaze lilies.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
Beginning a new under, so you must be careful.
Wow. All right, I think...
Uh-oh. I think this is where things start to go south.
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and... the Fatui?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Whew. Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, he must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Teleport waypoint unlocked. Huh, where's that? Good thing we have Ayaka. Ooh, okay, so this is where you fight Child. We should probably get a few shields. And I'm actually not sure about Barbara versus Layla.
Can't sleep? Let's go for a walk then.
Okay, well, this is the freeze team, so we do need Barbara.
We can do this!
This, however, let's see.
My mind is completely blank. I need to get out and unwind.
Might be a bit overkill, but why not?
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. But even if we can't take any, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make Think you can bully me?
You've already fulfilled your task as guides.
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross. Where should I start? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together. Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. Either way, we now come to my favorite part, the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there? Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
My apologies!
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more serious. Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Nice and spicy! My God,
No use hiding back there.
Gotcha!
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it! Whirling snow!
You're a cut above.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to tell you!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, you already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon War. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago.
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show its hand, Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over, did we make it in time?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago. So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti
We've already discussed this together.
What? Wait, all of you are supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue!
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista and as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms?
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. We haven't a moment to spare.
Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go up too!
We Adepti have not faced the god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Take flight! Embrace the ice! Whirling snow!
Some quiet.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. careful not to get hit.
My guiding star!
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Take flight! Sakura swirl! The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't help!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is magical energy! That light from your body. It's like the time in Julian Cars. Wow! It's Madame Bing's shockwave! This brand is really strong!
Flash Frost!
Take flight! Yeah! Ha!
Looks like I went too far.
The night is cold. Don't be scared.
Quickly!
Embrace the ice!
Have a look.
Yeah! My apologies!
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight! Not
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast! My guiding stars!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Sakura swirl! Ha! Shaken and stirred! Ha! I'm here! Can't handle your drink! Ha! Whirling snow! Ha! Ha! Yeah!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Here to play. Yeah! Ha! Ha! Think you can bully me? Stars, shine for me. Not yet. Your taste! Embrace the ice! My apologies! Shaken and stirred! My guiding stars! Don't be scared! Sayonara special! Hey, yeah! Nice and spicy!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
Ours are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, Focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's going. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
You know what? With all the empty dialogue, that quest never gets old. Look for Zhongli. Okay. Oh, maybe we'll meet Hu Tao. Maybe not.
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
Doesn't the Northland Bank? Last time we saw Zhongli, do you think he doesn't know we had better go and... I'm out of here.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And... you! You're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
No, don't let her get to you! You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Geo? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Liyue goes into an uproar.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come, until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I stood motionless among the crowds.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me, and it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Ah, fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Kind of surprise I could sing about.
Go, Barbara, go!
So talk. There's only one real Fatui. Shh.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere.
Yes.
Say.
Now that I mean it still.
For.
Hear ye all! The Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Cheesing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract.
3,700 years of contracts.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa!
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Oh, either.
Huh. And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here. But it seems, well, that...
Perhaps.
If you were...
The cleanup of the premises...
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! And here you are
Right. You're right.
But why would more...
As the Rex... When I was journeying...
Oh, no, but since you weren't...
Well, we were only in the city of Commerce, the Archon Mor. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli. That is true. I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. Yes. The electro-arc...
Paimon?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma...
That said, Zhongli...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with But if a person shows... This is what vision...
That...
But starting from last year, the
Vision hunt?
Yes.
They want to seize
I should think that
Whoa!
the Animo Archon, the fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have knowing her. She must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Ah, that was a good one. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation.
Oh, that was a lot longer than I thought. For some reason, I thought Act 3 would have been pretty fast, but that was like almost 2 hours. Okay, we did our commissions for the day. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Unexpected guest. Wait, where is the next Archon quest? Oh, this is the next Archon quest. Or is it? Well, I guess they're all Archon quests. Yeah, this went to Inazuma, the Chasm. Ooh, yeah, the Traveler. And of course, rebuilding the Jade Chamber. Meaning a Luplical, Dainsliff, Wind Courage and Wings. Okay, we don't have to do those yet. I'm gonna see how far I can get without doing any of the initial Mondstadt character quests. We will be reunited. Okay, that makes sense. Then to that, we need to do... okay. So to do that, we do need to do Razor, Amber, and Dainsliff. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Well, anyway, we finally got the Liyue Archon quests done. Or rather, the Liyue arc of the Archon quests. So now a lot of events will be open up to us. Wait, actually no. That happens when we open up Inazuma. So actually we still have a whole bunch of work to do. And we also didn't really get to building any of these characters, which are supposed to make up our second half of the Abyss team. But we'll get to that later. I guess we can call today pretty productive, and I will see you folks in the next video.
If you made it this far, then you must have liked the video, or you left autoplay on. In either case, do give the video a thumbs up, and click these boxes here if you'd like to see more. Also be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon, so you get notified as soon as the next video comes out. And finally, if you have any questions, complaints, or thoughts to share, be sure to leave a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But for now, I'll see you in the next video. Ad Astra Abyssosque.